The life out of me last week. Rayo Vallecano versus Valencia. Rayo Vallecano plus 130, 2-0 up early on last week away at Granada. Went down to 10 men and only caved in the 96th minute. Valencia, well, who knows what goes on with them, because one week they'll be cruising and winning 2-3-0, 3-1. Then all of a sudden they throw in a couple of 0-0s and they're at plus 235. It's plus 230 for the draw, Paco. You know all about this side. When you trust them is when they're going to let you down. But are they not value over plus 200 to win at Vallecano, who up until last week looked like they're on the beach?
Yeah, because Rayo are, you could say, almost safe. They only need like one win, 2 games possibly to just be 100% safe. But the issue with Valencia, and that's the main problem in the last couple of months, is that since they move on to the Copa del Rey final at the beginning of March, I believe that for them, the season is just pending in that single game. Remember that for Valencia, if they win the Copa del Rey against Real Betis, it means winning silverware, 4 starters, and later getting that ticket for Europa League next season. So yes, overall, it would be a rousing success for Jose Bordalás and his team. But if they lose that game, it's, utter failure. It's going to be fire and hell over here, and we're going to have plenty of interesting things to talk about in this summer. Okay, so that's why Valencia are just so not to be trusted lately. Yeah, but you can trust them in one thing, is that they are going to be proficiently defending for their lives, because they have, I believe, only conceded 1 goal in the last 6 games. Mamardashvili under the sticks has been very impressive lately after he just became once again the starter for the team. So I think they are just focusing in getting their defense in tip-top shape. They are playing with 5 at the back, just trying to get the build-up against that Copa del Rey final against Betis, because it's going to be a showdown, a clash of styles. And that's why Bordalás is just trying and fiddling with little things in La Liga, because those are going to be just put into effect in the Copa del Rey final.
Is it fair to aim at the Valencia players that they are just doing enough to tick themselves over?
Yes, and I would say that the main definition in this case is that they are 100% focused in the Copa del Rey final, and that their main issue is trying to not get injured, trying to be physically fit, and trying to not concede goals. So that's why Valencia has been lately awful in the attacking sense. Like awful. Okay. The last few games, I have the unfortunate luck of having to broadcast all of the games, and we've seen great games, we've seen mediocre games, and we've seen awful games. And from out of the last 5, 3-4 of them have been awful. Whoa. Against Cádiz was absolutely
was horrendous.
Horrendous. So no chances, no shots on target, nothing. And that's the Bordalás champagne football, as I like to define it, okay? And we can expect plenty of that from now till the end of the season.
Wow, Pavlos, have you got any value in this game?
Yeah, of course. When I saw the plus 230 on the plus 235 on Valencia man line, I was rubbing my eyes. I thought I'm missing something, so I dug a little deeper, and I came to the conclusion that Paco just mentioned, that they're probably not going to make it to the top 6, and they don't even have to if they win the Copa del Rey. But again, as Paco said, if they lose at Copa del Rey, it's going to be catastrophic for this Valencia side, who have been didn't have much luck this season, especially in the defense. They had a lot of injuries. I don't think all the starting defense has played a lot of matches together. Actually everyone being on the pitch together, because they had a lot of injuries. But now most of them are back, and I told you guys about a month ago, right before they went on this good streak, that Valencia's defense is going to be better, because they still have the 5th worst defense, but they conceded just 1 goal in the last 5, and they still have the 5th worst defense, so which goes to show that how worse their defense was back in the day. And so all this, whatever number I have written down, the XGs, the XGAs, especially the defensive numbers, you can take those and throw them out the window, because the Valencia that we've seen the past month or so has been totally different. And five clean sheets in the last 6. Of course, it was against easy oppositions like Cadiz and Elche and Getafe. But the difference looks much better these days. And combined with Rayo's solid defense, I just don't see a lot of goals here. But I'm interested in Valencia not to lose. I mean, Rayo, of course. As Paco said, they need a couple more points to feel safe. But Valencia, are not a team that will, drop the towel. So I believe this is a double chance for Valencia. So I paired it up with some kind of under to get that extra bit of value.
What did you go for? Let's have a little look at the official pick. I think we've spoken long enough about this boring game. Valencia, double chance and under 4.5 at -130. And draw full time at +230.
Nice.
It's gone for you. Listen, you're both happy with that, especially even if it's a 0-0, 1-1, or even 2-2. So you're listen. I think everyone thinks that this could well.